What's going on, guys? Chris, Tech Savvy Agent. I'm at RETechSouth. Unbelievable conference. I brought a few friends with me for the queue this week. Say hello, everybody. Welcome to RETechSouth. Here we go, this week's episode. Alright, what's going on, guys? Chris, Tech Savvy Agent. We're in the queue. Bob Hale, how are you, sir?
Great.
This is the man. He's from the Houston Association of Realtors.
Right.
And we're going to show him how to get his hair to do what mine does. No?
That's why I came over here.
Just kidding. So, Bob, there's a lot of things going on with reviews online. Every industry, but real estate has become kind of buzzworthy. Zillow's got them, and Incredible Agents has them. But you have one of the largest associations in the country, and there's reviews within the MLS there. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so how's that going, and what is your thoughts on that, being kind of real close to that situation?
Well, we decided to do it because, like as you said, every industry from restaurants, hotels, car rental, doctors, everyone's being rated by every consumer out there. And we realized if we didn't do it, someone else would do it. Yelp is already rating realtors in Houston.
Of course.
So it's happening.
Right.
Zillow now has passed the 30,000 mark of agents being rated.
Okay.
So it's happening.
Right.
So in Houston, we did it on a voluntary basis. Anyone can do it that wishes to. No one has to do it. If they want to do it, they can keep it private so only they see their rating.
Okay.
And if they feel comfortable, they can then put it on the web and let everybody see it.
I gotcha. So you're embracing it, but you're also owning it so that you might be able to filter it if needed.
Yeah, and only a client of a realtor in a closed transaction can rate it. They have to be the buyer or a seller in a closed transaction.
And you're able to track that, obviously.
Exactly.
Okay, so it can't just be some other agent that's some idiot that is out to get this other agent, because that's where they get nervous.
Right.
A fake review or just some jerk or whatever, or just lying or something.
Yeah, reviews or requests to rate an agent only go out the night of a closing. So once it's closed, it's an MLS. We send out an email to the buyer or the seller on behalf of the agent asking, would you like to rate your experience? Beautiful. Ratings are back 4.93 out of 5.
Yeah.
Glowing comments about the realtor.
Okay. Yeah, so you're asking them for a review when you want to ask them. So you probably ask the ones that you know you did a really good job for.
Nope, you've got to ask everybody. You can't pick and choose.
So it's a mass opt-in.
It's a mass opt-in or opt-in.
But overall,
it's excellent.
Beautiful.
And we've had a number of agents who say now that's the major piece of their listing presentation is their reviews.
Yeah, and it's a big deal. And I know from some of the little review tools I'm sharing with people, there's a Faceify, all these Amazon type star systems.
Right.
Agents are telling me that buyers are calling them and saying, I felt comfortable calling you because I saw all the good reviews that you had online.
Yes.
So you're embracing it and owning it, and I want to say thank you for doing that.
You bet.
Because I think it's going to raise the bar for the whole industry.
Thanks for talking.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. Appreciate the time. All right, what's going on, guys? Chris, Tech Savvy Agent. We're in the queue. Nashville, Brian.
Hey, buddy.
Brian Copeland, one of my good friends. In my opinion, one of the more innovative agents. It's leveraging technology. Had a great session today on video, and he's using video in a lot of different ways, very strategically. Tell us what we can do to be doing better video in this industry.
Well, obviously one of the strategies is doing it as a listing for your home, to make sure you do a home video tour. And that is the most elementary version of it. And it's great for newbies to start as a listing strategy, but keep in mind, price sells homes. Now, sellers want to list with the agent who ultimately has the best marketing. And video is a great way to not only show that seller that you have the marketing savvy, but you also have the infrastructure in place to create the metrics and analytics to get them this one thing. Remember, Chris, all showings, your first showing now is no longer inside the home. The first showing is actually online. Keep in mind, 78% of all consumers, if not more now, are beginning that search online. If you have that video, they're having that first viewing inside the home. The second, on the video, excuse me, the first viewing is on the video. The second viewing is actually inside the home.
Well put. So historically, before all this tech stuff, wouldn't it be a better person that was going on a second showing?
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, they have been pre-qualified through the marketing because they're already interested in it.
Right.
Absolutely.
So you're almost eliminating that first step.
Absolutely.
And then are you doing anything beyond, because the video tour of the home, I also agree is where people should start.
Right.
Because we're not all Dale. We're not all Ian. We don't like popping that thing out and doing stuff like this, but putting the focus on the home makes a ton of sense. Anything else though?
Neighborhood, neighborhood, neighborhood. Always emphasize neighborhoods in 2 ways. One, where you're the concierge to your neighborhood, where you're telling people, hey, this is the restaurants in the area. These are the top 3 places I would say to take your Valentine for a Valentine's Day. These are the places where I would think that you would be best served if you're looking for great parks or great dog parks. And then the second thing is get your clients involved. You've got an ambassador corps just waiting for your information. So ask your clients, hey, don't shoot a testimonial about me. Don't sit here and say, Chris was the best agent in the world.
Right.
Let me say, Brian introduced me, Chris introduced me to McFerrin Park. I love living here because. Let the clients sell your neighborhoods, and then ultimately that will turn into sale for you on video.
Sure, because naturally we would think, let's get the client to tell people how good of a job we did. That's just how we think.
Right.
But instead what you're doing is you're leveraging a consumer to sell the sizzle of the neighborhood, not the steak of the home that it's in.
Right, and we learned here at RETechSouth, we had a generational speaker who talked about females being the top demographic buying who are in the millennial generation. Well, they want to connect on a soft sell, and that hard sell is just not the way to approach. And so video gives you that chance for them to opt into you in that permission-based model, as opposed to you getting your business card in their face constantly.
Yeah.
That video is something they come to you for.
I don't think anyone would argue that you would rather take a call from someone who already saw an entire video of the property rather than not. So thank you, sir.
Awesome. Great to see you, buddy.
At Nashville Brian on Twitter. We'll link over below to some of the videos that he's done.
Come to NashvilleandBeyond.com to see my video tours and all that stuff.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Bobby. All right, what's going on, guys? Chris, Tech Savvy Agent. We're still at RETechSouth. We're in the queue. My man Matt, how you doing, sir?
Excellent.
Cool. Matt's got something called LokBoks, which looks innovative. It's on the Apple platform, at least. I can tell that. So show us what it is. Give us the quick spiel, if you will.
Yes.
But it looks really neat, and just show our viewers what you got. And Sherry, if you want to zoom in on the technology as he shows it, that'd be awesome. Just walk up.
Yeah, so LokBoks is our online property showcase. It's a really simple tour for you to be able to create and share your listings online. And so basically, once you can create a property through the web interface, or you can get on the App Store and download our app. It's submitted. It's almost available. You can jump on our site and get notified.
So
when it's
no one
available.
even knows about this yet.
This is fresh off the press.
Okay, so we'll link over to the beta.
Right.
Okay.
And so once you're set up, you start creating properties and uploading photos in a couple of seconds, and this is your property page that gets generated. And so we've got it formulated really nicely for desktop.
Yeah.
And every property that you create, it has a printable flyer that gets automatically generated.
Okay.
And every property has its own QR code.
Would everything that we're looking at right here look basically the same on an iPhone or an iPad?
When you so this is the printable flyer. If you scan this with your smartphone,
Okay.
it pulls up this mobile gallery.
Okay.
And so your gallery is formatted for your iPhone or your Droid, and you just go through and look at all the pictures.
Beautiful.
Formatted straight for that.
Okay, so it's called LokBoks.
LokBoks.
Is it specific to the iOS, the Apple platform only right now?
No. Our mobile application is for the iPhone. We're looking in the future to go to the Droid, but right now that's our first.
Okay.
And our iPhone app is just an extension of the web application.
Sure.
Anybody can get on the web.
Okay, cool. So it's like a cool looking, very modern, single property website. Print the flyer, contact the agent, map it out, share it. Very modern. I think it looks great. We'll link over to it. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
And love seeing all this innovation at RETechSouth. What's going on, guys? It's Chris. We're in the queue. Maya Paveza. How are you, Maya?
I'm good. Thanks.
Pleasure.
Chris.
Maya is a good friend of mine. Been at several conferences recently with her, but the big thing that's happening with Maya is a new community, kind of a for us, by us, for real estate agents. It's called the Hip Roof, something that she helped launch with Chris Brogan. So tell us about it. Is it up? Is it running? What would help an agent by being a member there?
It is up. It's running. It's part of the Human Business Works philosophy, Chris Brogan's company, for community and interaction and sharing. We launched February 27th. We're still in introductory period. And it's real estate educational community with a focus on social media, but not just social media, coaching, every other aspect, tools, technology, and...
But even like selling ways to be better on the phone, ways
absolutely.
to...
Yeah. I mean, all the classic methods. Social media is a new prospecting tool. It doesn't replace anything else. You still have to be doing the activities. You still have to live by your database. You still have to contact people. You still have to do the business. And so it's a human transaction.
And I think one of the things I'm seeing at the conference and just in general in the industry is
There's a lot of people talking about social media and technology that are using it, but we're just not quite sure how it's working for them. And a lot of them, they don't sell real estate like me. I don't sell real estate. So what I loved about the Hip Roof is that the people that are going to be in that forum that are going to be sharing ideas with you are people that get paid by putting escrow checks in the bank. So I think that's a big deal.
It is, and the beauty of it is a community. It's anybody who wants to be an expert contributor can apply.
Right.
Because not one person, I mean, I know a lot, but I don't know everything. And Dale Chumbley knows more about video. Dana knows more about...
We got that on camera. You
yeah. I don't know everything. I own my humanity.
Yes. So it's thehiproof.com.
Thehiproof.com.
Maya Paveza at Maya RE Guru on Twitter. Hit her up, ask her what it's all about. I think it's a great option. Take a look at it. Spend some time. There's like some sneak peeks in there. And we'll get to somebody else next interview. But thank you, Maya.
Thank you.
Pleasure to see you. Ciao.
All right, what's going on, guys? It's Chris, Tech Savvy Agent. We're in the queue. Austin, Allison, CEO of DotLoop.
Glad to be here.
Old friend at this point.
That's right.
Met him about 2 years ago at the Keller Williams event. DotLoop's doing some great things. Online document storage, consumer experience being improved through technology, e-signatures. What's the state of online docs?
The state of online docs is really, it's evolving every day. This is a relationship business. It always has been. So what DotLoop's doing with online docs is allowing real estate agents to connect more effectively to their clients. So that's really where I see it headed. Like you said, it's all about the consumer experience.
So you're creating technology. It's part of, if I were building things for agents, I would be completely focused on making it simple and easy to use.
That's right.
Is that kind of the concept?
That's right. We call it realtor proof, and I can say that because I'm a realtor.
I love that.
So we build it selfishly to automate the real estate agents' lives, and throughout the process, we delivered a tool that allowed real estate agents to better serve their clients.
Sure. So comparable to something like a DocuSign, but it's DotLoop. You guys got a great contract with Keller Williams with E-Edge.
That's right.
So you made a lot of big moves.
Absolutely.
And I'd say check them out at DotLoop on Twitter. We'll link to their site below. But providing a better consumer experience through technology like DotLoop is kind of the whole reason we're at these shows. So thank you, sir.
You got it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, what's going on, guys? We're in the queue. Derek Overby from Roost. How you doing?
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
Good. So I've been in touch with these guys for a long time, and they just came out with some amazing new features. I wanted to give Derek a chance to demo it for us. It's just launched. They're getting crazy buzz. So talk a little bit about, is it the Roost Social Media Toolkit?
This is actually the Roost social media platform now.
Okay, platform. So show us what we're doing here.
So you go to Roost.com, you sign up for this. What you get is you get the ability to do a single post or a campaign. The campaign is where it gets really compelling. When you sign up, you actually pick the industry that you're going to be in. So if you're in real estate, I'm going to go ahead and set this campaign.
Perfect.
I can put 3 different channels in here. This happens to be my page, my profile, and my Twitter account.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to go pop this on my... I'm going to go to the next step. It's going to ask you how long you want to do the campaign for, when you want to start it, what times you want to do that under. Then I can go. The really compelling aspect about this is we bring content into this campaign creator. So if I go under here and added links, I have the real estate section. And then I can come down here to the Tech Savvy Agent blog.
Love it.
I can click on that.
Wow.
And then if I want to click that queue there, now I have that latest episode of the queue. I can go up here. I can open it up so I can look at it, so I'm not just sending out blind content. I can take a little read of that. Then I can go back to my piece here.
Okay, so where you RSS that in intentionally because you know that's a good resource for good information that you want to share with your sphere regularly. Okay.
And then I can go ahead and put a little comment on that. And then I can save that. But we don't just do links, because I don't want you to just send those links out. What we also give you is the opportunity to do status updates. Quotes.
Awesome.
And questions.
Sure.
And so I'm just going to fly through this because we've got
so you understand that we are broadcasting things, but it's not all about the broadcasting, it's about the engagement as well?
Exactly. So what this allows you to do is, the biggest kind of pain points for agents is, I don't have a lot of time to do this, and I also don't know where to get the content. So we're bringing the content in, and we're giving the ability to set up a campaign so you at least have consistent content going out.
Now, when you say campaign, you mean for the next 4 weeks, I want to send things out?
Not that long. This one's only going to go out for 5 days.
I gotcha.
Like a work week.
Perfect.
So I can at least have that content going out if I'm out on a tour. If I'm out doing, showing property. And
so you're belly to belly, you're talking to people, but you're still engaging in social. With relevant info.
So then I can go to the next step, and then I can put this campaign on it. We also have this cool feature called the Roost bar.
Okay.
And I'll just show you an example of that.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get people from your profile over to your page.
Okay.
What our product does is it embeds this Roost bar into whatever you're sending out, whatever kind of content, and then it gives you a link back to your page.
Okay.
You could like the page right out of the Roost bar.
I love that.
Or you could share it, and this Roost bar stays with it.
Right. So they maybe thought they were just liking the article, but they just like the John D. real estate
because you're
page.
the one that's bringing that content to them.
Yep.
So why not give you credit for bringing that content?
I love that.
And so I can click that yes, and then I can click that bar on there.
Okay.
And then when I post it, I get a real brief overview of what I would be sending out. So this one just happens to be one link.
Sure, it's a link.
But yours would have a lot more in there.
Okay.
But then if you're more advanced, I could go in here to the go to post, and then I could see my whole social marketing campaign in one package and see everything that I'm going to be sending out.
Yeah. So these are all kind of queued up.
Yeah, and so what it does is it automatically queues up the times and dates that we're going to send that out. But if I want to come in here and change it, I can come in here and I can edit these different articles that I'm going to be sending out.
Sure.
And I can change the times.
Cool.
But we also have one more product called My Circles.
Let's look at it. This is worth looking at.
So My Circles is really cool because I can come in here now and I can set people, I could add you to my circle.
Okay.
And now I can come in here and I can send to my circle.
Brilliant.
And then I could send to these different people. And what it does is it gives them an additional source of content.
Okay.
They can choose to either send that out or not send that out, depending on what the article is.
Sure.
But it gives me the ability for you to send me content and me to send you content that I find interesting.
Brilliant, which is already happening.
Exactly.
You're just streamlining that.
It's kind of handing in the backside.
And do we have a lot of analytical tools built into this?
The analytics are coming in about 3 weeks.
Okay, so you'll be able to track the clicks, track the kind of ROI, what everybody wants. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you. Where can we learn more?
Go to Roost.com and everything that you want to know is on there.
Okay, we'll link up below. Thanks, Derek.
All right, bud.
Yep.